Now what's going on, man? It's Chucktown Mozzie and I am the MCU Watcher. Now we're gonna be going over the first episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 7. Now if you're new to the channel or haven't been keeping up with the seasons, I'll do a brief recap of the end of season 6. But go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. I'm gonna keep on dropping reviews on all the Marvel properties. Now I gotta give you the usual spoiler warning. If you haven't seen the first episode, here's a chance to go ahead and get out of here now. But anyway, season 6 ended with the team being saved by Gemma following the aftermath of Sarge and Isaiah. Now Gemma, Fitz, and Enoch make upgrades to the ship that allow them to travel back to 1931. Now she reveals to them that the Chronocoms are trying to erase S.H.I.E.L.D. from history. Now the Chronocoms found Nick Fury's black box. Now there's no telling what kind of information is in there with the level of secrecy that this man operates on. Now the twist at the end of the season is that Gemma also brought back Coulson to life as an LMD, a life model decoy. Now Coulson has already died many times in the MCU. Now it all started off with him dying in the first Avengers by the hands of Loki. Now the Easter egg making him an LMD comes from the first Iron Man, where Tony Stark was trying to ghost Coulson, referring to himself as an LMD.
You have reached the life model decoy of Tony Stark. Please leave a message.
This is urgent.
Then leave it urgently.
Now the LMD's first appearance was in season 4. Now Coulson is more advanced than an ordinary LMD as he's built with Chronocom hardware. Now the first season starts off with the footage of season 7 trailer, and it shows the Chronocoms using the method to take the identities of the cops. Now real quick on the Chronocoms, they are extremely advanced, ancient kind of synthetic semi-robotic beings that observe the galaxy. Now they are the opposite from the Watchers, where they observe but don't intervene. Now this is where my channel name comes from, and the Watchers have even appeared in the Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Now back on the ship, Quick activates LMD Coulson, and at first he is unaware he is an LMD. Now not only 2 years of memories flood his brains in minutes, Quick reveals to him that he's an LMD. And it starts to seem like it's too much for him, and then Max shuts him off. Now the thing is that Coulson said many times how uncomfortable it is to be brought back, and the LMD is so lifelike it's having a hard time processing everything. Now Gemma reveals that the Chronocoms took these windows in time called tides, and they fall behind them. Then she shows them the command center she built where Enoch is, and if you didn't know, Enoch is a Chronocom that was introduced in season 5, I believe. Now they try to figure out where to start, and they need to go undercover and find the Chronocoms.
Shouldn't be here.
Now Mac turns on Coulson again as they need him. Him and Mac come into agreement as Coulson said he would do anything for them, but he said he will reevaluate the situation after he helps them. Now they get dressed and they head directly to the crime scene where the Chronocoms took their identities. Now Quick has to sauce this boy up for disrespecting her, and then they go in and find the bodies. Now the only body that still has a face, Coulson finds a bottle of whiskey by him and quickly remembers that an old S.H.I.E.L.D. safe house with the password Swordfish is right around the corner. Now Mac and Coulson follow this lead while Deke and Quick try to find out how the Chronocoms look now. Now back on the ship, Enoch was repairing Agent May, who was almost killed last season. Now Yo-Yo has never actually met Enoch and questions his loyalty. Now Yo-Yo is recovering from a strike that entered her body last season, almost killing her. Now Gemma tells her that she's okay and she has less than a week to recover. Now Mac and Coulson arrive and go in and have a drink, and they ask for the boss and quickly have guns drawn on them. Now back at the scene, the Chronocoms pull up and see Quake. Now the Chronocoms try and split them up as Deke is still trying to figure out how their faces look. Now Deke gets away, and then Quake makes quick work of the Chronocom, and they take him back to Gemma. Now back at the safe house, Coulson tests out his theory.
Interesting.
Wait, what are you doing?
Testing a theory, Director.
Coulson.
I'm already dead.
Well, hell, I'm not.
You step back, I'll shoot.
Now then they find out the boss is a relative of Koenig. Now a character that keeps showing up season to season no matter what they're doing. Now Koenig tells them that Franklin D. Roosevelt is in town, and Coulson reveals that FDR becomes the president next year and forms the SSR, which turns into S.H.I.E.L.D. Now the SSR is instrumental in creating Captain America as well. Now they infiltrate the bar where FDR is making a toast. Now check this scene out.
The drinks don't pour themselves. Get a wiggle on, you lazy.
You lazy what? Go on, finish it.
Sorry.
Rip ripples, not waves. Ripples, not waves.
Now, I love the way that Marvel is being real with the situation on how would it be for a black man from the future to travel back to 1931, and it plays out perfect right here. Now, the team waits for FDR to show up, and they look out for the Chronicons. Now, back on the ship, Gemma tries to find out answers by overloading the Chronicon system with nonsense data. Now, as that worked with Coulson earlier when his mind was being flooded with 2 years of information. Now, they find out that the Chronicons have figured out how to erase S.H.I.E.L.D., and all they had to do is pull this one perfect thread, and the Chronicon bursts out the name Freddy as he was overloading himself to stop telling any more information. Now the team finds out that FDR is not the target, and Gemma lets them know it's Freddy who they're after. Now Freddy seems to be a Hydra spy and is confronted by a woman with vials that I believe is some form of the super soldier serum. Now as the Chronicons were about to take out Freddy, Quick blasts the Chronicons and Macadee escape with Freddy. Now Quick and Coulson take care of the Chronicons, and then they head back to the safe house and they talk to Koenig, and they find out Freddy's real name is Wilfred Malik. Now he is the father of Gideon Malik, who is the leader of Hydra in the US. Now he appeared in the first Avengers and in the season 3 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So you kill Freddy and Gideon Malik is never born, and then S.H.I.E.L.D. would never been created to deal with Hydra. Now back on the ship, Enoch thinks he's lost Agent May as she's up and moving around after Gemma said it would take weeks for her to heal. Now this makes me think something is going on with May. Now last season she fought Azazel in her dimension but made it out and killed her, but I wouldn't be surprised to see if she possessed her body, because if you watched last season you know that she has the ability to do it. Now this could be another twist on the season. Now the trailer for season 7 released after the episode 1 and revealed the show will be revisiting moments from the MCU movies as well. Now if you didn't know, Marvel Studios is very calculated in what they do and what they revealed us. Any footage and trailers have many Easter eggs and callbacks that you wouldn't even notice. Now, but y'all tell me what y'all think about the first episode in the comments. Now, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'll be covering the whole season. Now, you made it to the end. Thanks for watching, y'all, boy.